Okay. Hi, everybody. I want you to tell me if the signal is at all terrible. We are at the Museum of Voodoo. All right. Hi, Catherine. I'm in a stairwell, so I could see that. Hi, Cynthia. I could see that the signal died when I went in the lift, so we are going to have to climb some spiral stairs. Hi, Tish. Hi, Cynthia. Hi, Catherine, Tish, Joanne. Just going through the chat. And Dawn. Anybody else? Yeah, that's it. Looks like I've got everybody. Welcome. All right. So I was going to do this in a park today, in a beautiful park and garden with autumn colours and the whole box and dice, but the wind was up, the temperatures are in below freezing, and I just wasn't feeling it. So I've come to this place instead, and we are literally standing in a stairwell at the moment. But let me show you. We are in the Museum of Voodoo, and there's not very many people in here, which is good. So we're just going to make our way through. I did put a link in the description and in the chat for the audio guide, but let me see. Looking up, the museum is actually inside a converted railway water tank. So we're going to go up there and very gradually make our way through and see as much of the exhibition as we can. There's a permanent exhibition and a temporary exhibition. And wherever I see a marker with a number on it on the floor, I'll point that out, and that will refer to the audio guide. It sounded fascinating. Wow, never knew there was a voodoo museum, and we had a dusting of snow last night. We are expecting snow tomorrow, Dawn, and I've scheduled a tour for tomorrow. I'm not sure what all these strings are about. Okay, let's keep going. I'm hoping the signal holds while we're here. Okay, so this is the first floor. There's a temporary exhibition down on the ground floor. And here we are inside the first floor of the exhibition, and our first marker that we see is number 9. Hi, Ronnie Lynn, how are you going? So this refers to a point in the audio guide, and I'm just going to make my way slowly around all the exhibits in here. Of course, the descriptions on the pieces are all in French, so but it may help you when you're working out the audio guide as well. So this is a magical statuette, for example. And then over here, we have a statuette from Ghana. Now, this museum is 10 years old. It's a private collection. It's owned by private collectors, and they have owned this museum for 10 years, and it's all a labour of love. Hi Satyam, how are you? So they've put together this collection. They've renovated the site, and they rely solely on admission to keep the collection going and to keep the site operating. So, as I said, we're at point number 9. So I am relying on you guys in many respects to help me figure out what all these pieces are. Now, West Africa is where the voodoo culture apparently all originates. So, for example, this piece here is from Benin. Now, many of the pieces are used in rituals to do with life, death, birth, marriage, health, all aspects of life, basically, within their culture. So it could be said that it's to do with, there's a really interesting projection on the floor there. Okay, so that's number 11. You can see that I can actually see this better through the camera than I can with the naked eye. So this looks like they're doing something with necklaces or beads. While we're talking about people we haven't seen for a while, has anyone seen Poppy lately? Poppy Chase? I haven't seen Poppy in a while. I haven't seen her in ages. And this is point number 10. So we've got 9, 10 and 11 in this area. If anyone understands French, there's a description on the wall here. Otherwise, I'm not really sure what this would be about. But it looks like it might be put together with perhaps animal fat or candle wax, perhaps. And there's a collection bowl for coins here as well. It says, please do not touch. Hi, Sarah. How you going? Voodoo beads. Yes, Dawn, I think you're right. So there, that's what's happening in this projection on the floor. I really wish I understood French. And we have this interesting bowl here with something inside it. And the description here is, first of all, it's from Benin again. From the 20th century, I understand that. It's made of baked earth, clay. And something to do with pieces of money and materials. Sacrificial materials, maybe. Okay. I can tell you that the next floor is going up even more interesting than this, but we have on the wall here, it says, what's voodoo? And then it says, talks about the objects in the museum, and then it describes each floor in the museum. So we've got the first, second and third floors, the initiation, the secrets and the secret societies. Now this one here is number 12, if you're able to refer to the audio guide. When you do that voodoo that you do. And Ronnie then says there are plenty of people who I wish that I had voodoo dolls of to stick pins in. Yeah, I think the voodoo doll is probably only one very minor aspect of the religion and culture. But yes, I hear you. I hear you. And Richard's here as well. Is there a James Bond live, live and let die section? No, not so far, Richard. Not that I've seen so far. Okay. And she says you can make your own, Ronnie. And here we go. Lots of shells used in the figurines. And this one over here is number 13 in the audio guide. And lots of small figurines in this one. Little get your tongue together, woman. Lots of little figurines. And figurines depicting animals, figurines using bones. Really fascinating stuff. Hi Sharon, how you going? I've literally got this place all to myself at the moment. All right, so these ones over here look intriguing. One's got 3 heads. Oh, which animal was that? Oh, the one in the middle. Let's go back and have another look. Are you referring to this one or the crocodile-like one? There was this one here. It's like an animal head on a human body. And then there was the crocodile-like one here. Okay, this guy, yeah. And then up the top, we've got family gatherings up there. And the sign here, this is number 14. Let me just show you that in case you're going back to the audio guide later. It's number 14. Looks like a happy pig bunny. And the description for this is masks from the Society of Galede, Benin. Satyam says, speaking of voodoo doll, reminded me of the movie Good Luck Chuck. I don't know that one, Satyam. So these are described as masks. They definitely do look like headwear. And then this guy here looks like he's carrying a big load of something or other. Trying to get the reflections out of the way. Not having much luck with this one. There's too many reflections on it. But this behind me is intriguing. First of all, we've got a boat, possibly talking about migration. As the screen over here has various routes depicted on it. So depicting whereabouts on West Africa the people would have originated from and where they would have gone to. So we've got North America, Cuba, Haiti, Brazil. And then we have, could be the boat to the afterlife. That's a good point, Dawn. Yeah, I wonder if they have similar sorts of afterlife stories like, what is it, the River Styx. There's another boat there. And these all look like clay pots with 2 people or possibly more in the boat. This is number 15 in the audio guide. And this is called esclavage. So something about 3 million, would they be refugees possibly from the regions of the Gulf of Guinea coast? There. Okay. So this figure here has chains. So it may have coincided with the slave era as well. So we've got chains on this figure and on this one, leg irons. So this might be pertaining to slavery. Seems like a reasonable guess. All right, I'm going to go up the stairs to the next level. Just have a quick look over these items here. As I said, I wish I understood French, but the signs aren't very helpful to me without that knowledge. And then we have bottles that have been dressed up as well. I missed that. We could all make our own voodoo dolls for people we don't like. Sarah, you have started something. Annette could have that as an activity. What do you think? She's great in the craft room. I think we need to get her onto it. What do you reckon, guys? The voodoo doll set looked like he was answering the call of nature. All right, let's head up the stairs. As I said, I'm not going in the lift because I nearly lost the signal when I went in just before I went live. So we're going to head up the stairs instead. These cases are a bit dark. All right, back into the stairwell. And we'll look up again, up towards the roof up there. We take the spiral staircase and go up to the second floor. So this guy's weighed down with a bunch of bottles. Hi, Sue. I don't think we've met. Have we met before? Came in late. Which city are we? We are in Strasbourg, Sue, and we are in the Museum of Voodoo. The reason that we're here is I was going to go to a lovely park, but the weather put paid to that. It wasn't very appealing. Now, I have to say, this floor is a little bit dark. Probably dark in terms of its subject matter as well. But this is number 25. So if you are looking at that audio guide that I've put in the description and at the top of the chat, you'll be able to interpret many of these displays. And this is number 26. You're an old Heiko Voyager. Great to meet you again. Long time no see. And welcome. If you haven't already, subscribe to this channel. You'll see that there are playlists for all the guides that are on the calendar. So I've got an upcoming events playlist, and all the calendar guides are actually listed there. If anyone understands French, here's another information plug. Talks about enigmatic objects in all forms and all materials. That's about the best I can do. I only have a few words here and there. We need Tariq, don't we? Tariq understands French. All right, here's our first skull. Almost looks opalized. I wonder if that's an opalized skull. Dawn, I have as well. I've been really struggling. All right, so this is number 27. And it says something about you look at death, you know it, you recognize it, and you put yourself at the point of the feet to look. I think, and I don't really know what that means. I guess my French is as good as yours, Lynn. Yeah, well, we struggle together, Satya. Yeah, I'm not doing very well, am I? I'm going to get around the other side from the lamp. Look, I studied French at school for about 5 years, and I've forgotten everything I learnt. I've been doing some Duolingo, and it's helped me a little bit, but I lack confidence. So I don't know what the skulls are about, Tish, but as I said, the voodoo, like our religion, is basically their religion. It comes into every aspect of their life, from birth to death, ceremonies, and I guess they have their own way of expressing death. This is number 28, and it's a crocodile head. Oh, and baguette, Ronnie Lynn, and pate. Equally important. Okay, now there's a whole bunch of things here, and we could spend ages getting in really close and inspecting all the little scenes. They're like little dioramas in a way. I have no idea what they represent, but there's all sorts of different aspects and features. And this floor's covered in sand here. This is number 29 on the audio guide. It was pretty beautiful, wasn't it, Tish? This is really intriguing. You could get so many different angles here. Look at it. Getting in close. Lots of different details. I'd love to know what this is about. And I love the shadows on the wall behind them as well. Look at that. That looks amazing. figurines with carrying objects. Oh, we've been going past it every day on the tram, Tish, and it was intriguing to us. I don't know what this is. It's quite dark over here. It says it's number 30. So, yes, I'll show the outside of the building when we finish up because it's very cool. So that'll be the last thing that we look at. And we've been going past it every single day on the tram going in and out of the city. And then we've got this one here, which I'm guessing this is the witch doctor's outfit, the medicine man. What do you think? She says, so glad you came here. Yeah, I am as well. It's fascinating. Wouldn't want to be stuck in this place alone at night. Yeah, there is that too, Ronnie Lynn. I'd love to see a dancing figurine. Yeah, I reckon this would be amazing to see someone dancing in it. What do you think of that? Sarah says, I only know Merci Beaucoup and learnt that from watching Sex and the City. Okay, so this is number 31. And okay, I reckon, I'm putting money on the fact that this must be the medicine man, I reckon. What do you think? That's my call. What does it say? Mask represents the guardian of the night, Zangbeto. Something about wood, paint, tissue, vegetable fibres, and comes from Togo. That's about all I can tell you. All right, let's head up to the top floor. And I'm also looking at, as I said, this used to be a tank for the steam trains. So this used to be the water tank. And so oh no, oh, I thought I'd lost you, but it just went dark. Okay, let's go up one more floor. It is dark here. I've got to watch where I walk. You can ask for the time. I haven't needed to do that yet. Okay, looking up again. Here we go. That's what's above us. I've had to ask how to buy tickets for things. All right, now this is where the costumes are, and they are beautiful. So, you ready, everyone? These are stunning. All right, I'm going to stand back and do a wide view first, and then we'll get in close. Do I still have, can everyone hear me okay still? And there's a running video over there as well. We might pause and have a look at that for a short while too. So what does it say? Aren't they brilliant, Tish? Audio's good? Excellent. Thanks, Satyams. Thanks, Dawn. Thanks, Ronnie Lynn. I love the headwear. Look at the headdresses on this. Oh, look at that. I've got so many questions. I want to know so much more about these outfits. They've got built-in gloves. Look at the gloves. But that headwear, just amazing. And then this one over the back. So these are the masks. Remember we saw 2 masks downstairs? And they have characters on top of them all. So this is obviously to do with nurturing children. Another one, I would imagine, to do with nurture. Could he be a village headman? Look, I have no idea what the purpose of the masks are. I'm just appreciating their beauty. That's amazing. That one, look, it's got two birds. Looks like they're trying to eat a snake. And then this one here has the tropical bird. Isn't that gorgeous? And this one's carrying some kind of animal hair. I don't know what it is. Is it a brush or a broom or something? Not sure what that would be used for. This one has lions and zebras on top. Just trying to get you a better angle against a white background instead of against that dark ceiling. Oh, this is weird. What's this one doing? What's that about? Absolutely beautiful though. I wonder how long it takes to make one of these costumes. They'd have to be for ceremonial purposes. I wonder if it's for a wedding. There we go, there's another. Amazing, really beautiful. And then these two here are almost regal, aren't they? Look at those. Or again, maybe it's a medicine man. It's got all these shells on it. But I don't know. I get the impression that they're almost like, the monarch of the group, the village. Again, I'm just guessing. They do, don't they, Tish? They do seem to be in very good shape. I have no idea how old they are. This one, look at all the shells on this one. Shells and possibly seeds or beads. Just gorgeous. This one looks like is he a warrior? Is he shaping up for a battle of some sort? The headgear, though, is weird. I mean, are they meant to be blindfolded? And then this one has like antelope horns hanging off the back of it. Teeth? Were they teeth? Where is it? This one. They look like shells to me. Cowrie shells. And then in between they look like wooden beads. This says, I don't know what it says. Que celui qui est poursuivi par les aiguilles, no, I don't know, prenne courage, the creatures of the sky. I'm sorry, not looking at it, am I? The same fashion as humans. So maybe these are their these are their spiritual gods. These are who they worship, perhaps. So is that what these are? That could be it. And we see on the screen here some of these costumes being worn in like a traditional ceremony of some sort as well. right, so our final stop is the temporary exhibition back down on the ground floor. So I'm going to tackle the stairs again. I'm going to do it all in one shot. I thought I had just heard someone coming up the stairs, so I hope I'm not going to meet them halfway down. Just have one last pan around these lovely costumes. It's wonderful having the place to myself, isn't it? Markers on the floor. This is number 34 here, pointing to that one. So if you're catching up with the audio guide later, and the other marker is over here, 33. It's number 33 is pointing to these ones. And then there's a general number 32 pointing at the whole level, which is here. So number 32, which refers to the whole floor. Looks like a couple of you had to leave. I'm down to 10 people. Never mind. Okay, I'm going to take it very slowly, guys. So, and it's pretty dark. I'm holding a catalogue under my arm for the temporary exhibition back down on the ground floor. I just don't want to risk losing the signal in the lift. Here we go, look. That's where we're going. We're going down there. Maybe they've been scared away. Yeah, we should do a head count, shouldn't we? See who's still here. Okay. Bear with me, everyone. I'll take it, be as quick as I can, but I don't want to rush because it's a tricky staircase. So we'll come down one level. Okay. Hi, Gregory. How you going? Just caught your comment before it moves up the screen. Head count not good in a voodoo museum. I'm going to turn around so I can hang on to the rail. Okay, this is level 1. And now down to the ground floor. Not too much further. And then, as I said, I'll head outside and show you the exterior of the building because it's quite lovely. Okay, here's one of these figures in the recess of the stairwell. Oh, there it is. I nearly chopped his head off. And so I can actually describe some of the objects in the temporary museum because I've got a catalogue in English. Okay, so this guy here, he's a bit scary, isn't he? Something about a woman and a crocodile. Crocodile god. Dieu is God. On the shoulder. A pole is a shoulder, I think. Yeah, so there we go. I've picked out a few words out of that. And we have this person here, this character, is described by number 8. All right. So now, round to the temporary exhibition. So these are the characters that greet us as we first enter. And I know that if you listen to your audio guide, number 1 in the audio guide describes those 2 characters. And then we have this beautiful screen. Absolutely amazing. Look at that. Isn't it gorgeous? I'm getting close and see some of the detail. Gregory says, maybe we're much better off not knowing too much detail. Well, there is that too. All right, so here we are in the temporary exhibition, and it is called Voodoo Treasure, a journey at the heart of African sacred arts. As you come in through the front entrance, this is what's behind you. It's not what greets you, it's what's behind you. And now we enter the temporary exhibition, and I will try and find out whatever I can from this catalogue. But what I'll do first of all is describe. Is that for the screen, Satyam? Yeah, it's beautiful, isn't it? It says, where the eyes cannot go, where the ears cannot hear, only the heart can go. A proverb from Benin. So Mark and Marie-Luce Arbogast founded an exceptional work with their heart indeed. The Chateau Voodoo in Strasbourg, for many years and with a great deal of energy, they have brought together, protected and then promoted within a museum in Alsace, the largest West African voodoo collection in the world. We too have selected with our hearts the most fascinating pieces in the collection. It was an arduous and subjective challenge that the team set itself for the Chateau Voodoo's 10th anniversary exhibition. I won't read you the whole thing. That was just the first bit of the first paragraph. So there's quite a description there, which I can take a photo of and add to our group later if you'd like to see it. So let's see what I can find out. Look at this. Where are we? So that one there, the white one, is called an Avun mask. It's a headdress worn at night by dancers during Galedi ceremonies. The dog is thought to bite restless spirits. And then next to it is, is it next to it? I've just got a black and white thing. Okay, this one over here, that one there, is called a Tila amulet. And Tilas are portable god objects worn to strengthen one's personal power by protecting oneself from bad encounters. I don't have a description for that one, so we don't know what all of them are. Okay. Where's that one? Oh, that one there. That one there I have. That says it is KPE. I don't know how you pronounce that. Cape Boccio has been designed for a dignitary, probably a Hunon. And a lot of these terms I'm not familiar with. This one has spark plugs in it. Look at that. Reuse, reduce, recycle. Right, what is that one? Let me see. Okay, so this is an altar element. It is made with a human skull, with also iron, cotton, wooden beads, seeds, raffia, cowrie shells. And the purpose of this object is to enhance the altar by bringing additional power to the officiants through this human attribute. The energy of the deceased person is, in a sense, claimed by the latter. Yes, Sarah, we could definitely benefit from that, couldn't we? What about these two that are tied together back to back, head to toe? That one is over the page. That one's over the page. This one's based on a crucifix, so it's kind of interesting because there must have been, yeah, it says something about Catholic crucifix there. So obviously the Catholic influence had already come to that part of Africa. And this one's called the Twins. Where is it? Pair of female twins. This ritual object represents twin sisters linked by the two extremities of their bodies. You spotted the twins? Yeah. And then down here, is that the old married couple? These two figures might be Yoruba lovers or twins. Nothing here allows us to establish conclusively whether they are a couple or fraternal twins of different genders. Here's a couple of people carrying a big load of something between them. And then this here apparently is a bottle, a sacred bottle with glass, wood, and a whole bunch of other stuff. And that also is a sacred bottle. So they really decorate them, don't they? And then this guy up here, I don't know what he's doing, and I haven't found this one in the catalogue, so I'm not sure what this one's about. Yeah, no, I can't find that one. Can't find that one or this one. This one looks really interesting as well. This one's a breastplate. So yeah, worn for protection in battle, I would assume. It could also be ceremonial, I guess. And then we've got these three amazing figures. Look at those. Let me see if I could find any of these in this catalogue. I'm not having much luck at the moment. Oh, okay. So the sacred bottle, it says it's a sacred Yoruba bottle, probably representing a high-ranking priestess who acted as a military advisor to a sovereign. So that was this one here. That shadow moved. It was probably my shadow. It is getting dark outside. I should finish up soon, so I'm not going home in the dark. What do you think, guys? More sacred bottles. Yeah. It's really, really hard to interpret what these things are from these little pictures. But, yeah, I'm not having much luck. Anyway, look, they are just really interesting. Detailed, ornate. Look at the expression in that face. This one here looks like it's based on an animal, so it has an animal head. And then we come around here. Oh, there's a lion. Look up there. We've got an oyster shell in that one, an abalone shell. That looks painful. That definitely looks painful. Bottles to hold the hemlock. Oh, Cynthia. And then I don't know what this guy's up to. And we've got a couple of bits tucked away in the corner over here as well. All right. So what do you think? It was definitely different, wasn't it? A little bit different to what I normally take you to. And as I said, we've been coming past this place every day on the tram, and it just seemed very intriguing. We weighed up whether to pay admission to come in and see the exhibition, because it was, yeah, it's stretching our budget at the moment. Accommodation here in France is a lot more expensive than we thought it was going to be. Very shivery, very shivery. I'm here taking care of you, Ronnie Lynn. I'm here. So, you know, it was a bit of a decision to do this. And it's a pity Tina's not here because I know she asked. We decided against doing the riverboat, mainly because it's all enclosed. And I didn't think that I'd be able to deliver a good experience for you, because, thank you. I'll pop back in and have a look at the gift shop when I'm finished. Thank you. Oh, you need this? Yeah. Sorry, stealing your catalogue. There we go. I'll put it back over there. Nearly stole the catalogue. That's cool. I decided against doing the riverboat because, oh, I like these earrings. Look at those. Because I felt that I couldn't guarantee being able to deliver a quality experience because it's all enclosed. I felt that the windows most likely would be at risk of being possibly dirty, possibly fogged up, and possibly, you know, scratched, because these things often are when they're in perspex windows. And with a lot of people on, it would be noisy as well. So I didn't really think that I'd be able to deliver a good experience on the riverboat. So I decided against that, and it's about the same price as coming here. And I thought that this would be way more interesting because we're seeing the river from the shore anyway. So what is it? It's about 4:45, and it looks like the sun has just set. So this is the beautiful building, which is an old water tank for the steam engines. I'm going to pop in and have a look at the gift shop after we've finished. So here we go. And I'm just going to move along the street a little further. I'm not sure what all these ribbons on the fence are about. Although I do remember seeing something about ribbons somewhere. So, yeah, I'm not sure what they represent. Okay. There we go. That's the Museum of Voodoo in Strasbourg. I'm going to finish up, guys. Hope you got some decent photos out of that. Yeah, I will, Dawn. I will. You briefly saw it there, but I will. I'll take some photos. Because the earrings look beautiful. I'm going to finish up here. I'll just go around the corner where it's a little quieter, and then I'll turn the camera around. Because you haven't seen me yet today. I started with the camera out, I think. Did I show my face? I might have. I can't remember. But you have to admit that Museum of Voodoo sounds extremely enticing and interesting and intriguing, don't you? Okay, let's turn the camera around. I've got greenery behind me, so that's all good. Front camera. There we go. Okay, everyone. I hope you enjoyed that. Something a little bit different. Something we don't get to do very often is inside museums. I confess I don't consider myself terribly good at it. Um, Delivering museum type events. I'm just trying to get you the building in the background. There we go. So try and get that positioned a little bit better. There we go. That's not too bad. And I will see you tomorrow. We have a snow forecast, and Richard and I are going to head into the cathedral. We're going to stand under the cathedral, going to get ourselves set up with a glass of glühwein and wait for it to snow. So join me tomorrow and we'll wait for it to snow, hopefully. Fingers crossed. Otherwise, it might be just a boring 40 minutes sitting around watching us drink glühwein. Okay, everyone, great to see you. Thanks for coming along. Please share photos if you got them in the Facebook group, and I'm always grateful for any contribution you're able to make. Thank you, everyone. Bye for now.